Hey, y'all. We are on episode 7 of Handmaid's Tale, season 6. I think there's only 3 episodes left in the season. I need next week to be the Red Wedding of Gilead. Okay? I need them to give me everything that we deserve to end off the show well. But y'all know I am not here to talk about it by myself. Let's bring up Tamika's Den first. Tamika, how did you feel about this episode?
Child. June was getting cussed out by everybody, and I want to cuss everybody out. I just want the revolution. Like, we need the revolution.
Maybe it
Yes.
took everybody cussing her out to get into the revolution. It might have taken that. And let's see. We also have EJ backstage. EJ, how you doing?
Hey girl, hey. Listen, first and foremost, let me just say this. They need to get up off of June. Listen, we already give her enough as it is, but they need to get up off of her. I'm like, y'all ain't did nothing. She done went up in here. She done risked her life time and time again, and she make one little mistake, and y'all want to be mad at her. Nah, I'm joking. She knew better. I mean, It is what it is. We've been saying it for the longest. We know Nick is what it is. He gonna save his own self, and I think he all but said that in this episode. So it is what it is.
I'm glad she finally see who she got. Finally, let's wake up. Let's see who all is in the chat. Let's see. We got hello, Daria. Let's see who else is here. Shannon is in here.
Hey,
Josh is here.
Josh.
Hey, everybody that's here. Y'all let us know if you here watching. We see you. We see you. Say what's up in the chat. Y'all know we see you in here. Drop a hello and make sure you all like and subscribe to the everybody's channel on the panel. Hit that like and subscribe button for everybody, okay? Good content on all of our channels, but we're going to jump right into it. And if you don't already know, y'all, this is a spoiler review.
Okay.
We're going to spoil it. So just in case you're like, wait, I haven't seen it, this is your spoiler warning right here. But before we get into the episode, we have to do another round of Team Delusional. All right, y'all. Out of these 3, I need to know who y'all got. Who is the most delusional out of these 3? Nick thought after he had all of the handmaids killed that they were trying to save, June was still gonna go with him. He's like, I mean, we be doing stuff sometimes, but you still love me anyway. A friend, the handmaids are dead, and the commanders are walking around alive and well. Like, and he's like, okay, and okay, and he literally thought they was gonna ride off into the sunset. He done left his pregnant, limping wife and everything. Like, he just like, okay, but still, like, is we leaving or not? You know. Then we got Unique over here, who is in denial of a brain injury. And now he thinks that everybody and their mama is against him. Everybody's out to get him. Okay, everybody's plotting on Unique, plotting behind his back, trying to take his whole empire away from him. Like, sir, this was your brother that did this to you.
That part.
Like, he done came back. Y'all seen Pet Cemetery? You know, after somebody died and they come back evil, that's what happened with Unique. And he acting like everything is all good. It's not good. Everything is not all good. And then we got old Joe Goldberg here. Joe is so unserious. Ain't nothing serious going on with Joe Goldberg, okay? He just be saying anything, doing anything, and he be believing his own lies. That's why he get mad at other people when they don't want to be around him anymore, because he's already believed it himself. He believes his foolishness. He believed that he's saving people. He's like, I'm the protector, and I take away the bad people. Everybody should be thanking me. All this kind of stuff. He believes his own lies. EJ, out of these 3, who's the most delusional?
Girl, this one is actually pretty hard because of the fact that all 3 of these jokers is super delulu, like very, very much delusional. I I don't know. I mean, Nick had me laughing because I thought that was laughable. I said, "Oh, he really had the nerve. You really thought she was gonna go?" And then Unique, like this last episode, when he had the nerve to say that Rock was coming for him, bro. Did you just forget all the stuff that you did to her? And okay, so I was like, okay, you delusional, but Joe Goldberg always takes the cake. Like in a world of his own somewhere. Like the fact that he even believed, the fact that he even got caught up the way he got caught up. Like I'm still like just trying to just I can't. I'm going with Joe. Joe's still out there.
Joe locked up and still ain't believing that he did anything bad. He's still thinking it ain't his fault. Drop down in the chat. Out of these three, who is the most delusional? Tamika, who you got?
I got Joe. Joe is the winner here, honey. Joe, the delusion. The amount of times I was like, Joe, seriously, when I was watching this. But, I mean, it's been that way since season 1. I can't act like it's not. But this last one, the amount of times I cursed Joe out. So yeah, it's Joe for me. It's Joe for me. I think you might have a tie between Unique and Nick.
Mm-hmm.
I was just as I'm watching this, I'm like, we got, and it's a whole different crew from the 3 we had last week. It's a whole different.
Yes.
It's a whole group of delusionals out there. But y'all drop it in the chat and let us know who y'all got. Who is the most delusional? We got Nick, we got Unique, and we got Joe Goldberg. And by the way, heads up, everyone, we will be back on Friday to discuss season 5 of You. So we're going to really get into Joe and all of his foolishness on Friday. So if you ain't caught up, go ahead and binge it now.
Yes, Lord.
And shout out to the replay gang. I did have a couple people, I wish I would have wrote their names down, that left chat and said they just came across us and that, we breaking down this Handmaids Tale the way it needs to be broke down. So shout out to y'all.
Okay. Yes. Again, that's why you got to like and subscribe. It push us out there into the algorithm so y'all can get this type of review because y'all know our reviews be different from everybody. But getting into the episode, listen, this was when I say a cold opening, this is what I mean. I need y'all to go on and give it to us right there in the beginning. Right there. This is what I mean. Now it was very devastating. I will say that. I mean, they went in, but this is what I mean when y'all need to pack a big punch. This is the final season. Y'all need to give it to us. When I seen them line them up, I knew what was about to happen because I seen this on another show or movie before when they lined them all up just to take them all out. So I saw that happening. I did not count on them snatching Janine first. Tamika, what did you think of this opening?
Yeah, this opening was definitely cold. Even though I have not even been able to get attached to these girls individually and know their name, I still was like, I know they ain't about to do what I think they about to do. Like, I want to kick in the door and wait so on now. This was pissing me off. And definitely did the job because I was mad. I'm like, let's go. We got war right now. Like, what are we waiting for?
And I knew something bad was gonna happen when they took her. Because I really thought this was gonna be her. This was it for her.
Exactly. Can we stop torturing Janine? I need Janine to poke everybody damn out. Eye for an eye, 2 for a 2, nail for a nail.
Yeah, I just her suffering continues after this. She actually had to watch all of them get slaughtered, and then now she is. When I tell you, Belle needs to get what Abby gave to Joel. It is not going to be if they give him a quick execution, it's not going to be good enough for me. That's not enough. He needs the worst type of treatment because he is the worst type of person. EJ, what did you think of this opening?
Oh my goodness, this was crazy. Like I really wasn't expecting it. Like I know that we got to ramp up because we only have what episode is 7? So shoot, 3 more episodes after this. Yeah. Yeah, dang. So I knew it was gonna ramp up a little bit, but I ain't gonna lie to you. For a second there, I said, "Oh, dang, they gonna take Janine out like this, not like this." And then when they pulled her, I said, "Oh no, that doggone Belle, he just can't live without her." And then I knew it was going to be horrible. Like I knew that it was going to be horrible, and I was just sad for those girls because I was like, "Dang, they don't have to suffer through all that, having to deal with those old dirty, stinking, musty men, doing the absolute most." And then now this is how you go out, and it wasn't even they plan. They didn't even have nothing to do with it. Technically, I mean, they knew about it, but they didn't have nothing to do with it per se. But I was like, dang, this is so messed up. And now we have Janine with even more trauma. Like, why? Like, how much more is Janine going to be able to take? We already done pulled the light out of her. I mean, she used to walk around talking about butterflies and rainbows and stuff, even though her whole eye was gone. But yet she was still happy. Now, she definitely does not live in Delulu land anymore, but now it's even worse. And it's just sad. And I hate that for her.
I hate it for her too. And to make matters worse, she could have got out last week, and she stayed. She stayed.
Yep, could have been gone.
Mm-hmm. And I wish she would have just went on and left, but she was trying to do the good thing and stay there with the girls and make sure everybody gets home. She could have got out. Now, Luke, you want to get mad? Where was all of this anger a long time ago, Luke? Now you want to get mad. Now you want to get mad because she was pillow talking with her side piece, and he done messed up the plan. Because see, all she had to do was listen to her mom in the first place. Her mom said that's a commander, and he was one of the eyes. You can't trust them; they're all the same.
Mm-hmm.
Her mom told her that. No, he's not. But he loves me. Okay, but he don't love the rest of them hoes. And he told you straight up to your face, I don't care about any of them. I don't care. Okay? He don't even care about his unborn son.
That part.
Like, Nick ain't all there. And for all of these people that's out there that is so team Nick, I can't with y'all. Luke was damn pissed. Okay, Luke went off. Luke, I needed to see that anger a long time ago. Okay, maybe if you was this angry a while ago, we would have got some things taken care of. We got something done. You needed to be this type of angry last season, because right, it's too late now. It's too late. You should have been gotten her ass about her and Nick. Now you want to say now you want to call her out for being in love with a psychopath. Now you want to say something. Now you want to get mad. No, oh no, don't touch me. Don't get close to me. You messed up the plan. I mean, granted, Luke, it ain't like you was actually doing your part in the plan either. But because you done failed many a times. But it's the point that when in doubt, June was gonna call Nick. That is her get out of jail free card. And this time it didn't work in her favor. And Luke was like, see, I was waiting for that nigga to mess up. I was waiting so I could get her ass about it. He'd been waiting on this moment to call her out because so far Nick has been the savior. He's been the good guy. He's been there. He's helped you save lives. And oh no, he been a snake in the grass this whole time. He been giving us because he wants you, June. Can't you see that? And he messed everything up. And you guilty too. Tamika, what you got to say about Luke?
Trash.
Yeah, like I said, I enjoy June being let down. Listen, even though Luke, we know you ain't been doing what you needed to do, and you definitely should have been got on her. But I was waiting. He was like, "How? Wait a minute. How did he know what we was doing for him to be able to tell anything? Because he over here like, yeah, we still trying to figure out what happened." She like, I know what happened. What happened, June? Like, oh, so you really thought that dude that you've been over here loving on? Yeah, I know you've been loving on him. I've been seeing you, girl, cracking up the whole damn time. Like, yes, call her out. Tell her about her damn self, okay? Even though technically we don't really have time for this because we got a revolution we supposed to be getting to. But you done messed up this and you don't cause these damn girls. I mean, technically she really caused it, but I mean, she was running her mouth too much for me. When she was telling him, I'm like, girl, why are you telling him all this? Really, he didn't need to know all this information. And also, he didn't need to tell the damn commander all the information. He could have switched it up, but we already here. We know that. So it just is what it is. But I was like, yeah, read her down, Luke. I wasn't mad at everybody reading June. I really wasn't. Because if we being honest, y'all, June and Nick is kind of the same, two sides of the same damn coin. The fact that she was shocked and appalled at him, it was, she's delusional too. There's so many delusional damn people in this damn thing.
So many.
Willfully ignorant.
Exactly. Because she knew. Because she don't trust any of the other commanders. She knows. And Nick has watched her get her ass beat before and ain't jumped in. Like, you just gonna watch, he watched her get her ass beat to save his own ass. And then later gonna sneak back up. Well, I had tried to save you. If you ain't jumping in there to get your ass whooped with me, no, you wasn't.
That
no,
part.
you wasn't. EJ, how you feel about Luke finally getting upset?
Listen, I was like, come through, Luke. It's about time you say something because we've all seen it. And I know you've seen it and you've kind of been tiptoeing around it. I mean, at the end of the day, Luke is the same person that's out here actually taking care of this kid. Like, I mean, like really, really taking care of this baby. Like it was his baby, calling it his baby and everything. I really felt like Luke was living in some weird world. I was like, Luke, when are you actually going to get upset? When are you actually going to say something? When are you actually going to call her out? Look at the way she's able to call this man and he come running. Look at the way he's willing to risk his life. People only risk their lives like this, especially in Gilead, if they really love somebody. Like they got to really, really, really care about them. So I know you see this, Luke. So are you going to say something? Because she got to feel something. It got to be a reason. And I was like, here for it. About time you say something, about time you do something, you know, like have some sort of emotion, have some sort of anger, have some sort of backbone. Like we've been asking Luke to stand up for the longest. Yeah, you made a few little bombs and stuff, but it's time for Luke to put his foot down. Either you gonna put your foot down or not. And I like the resolution, like when we get to later, I guess we'll talk about that later. But I was just glad in this moment he said something. Like, this about damn time. And June just sitting there looking crazy. Like, girl, you know that he's an eye. He's a commander. Why did you really feel like you could tell him anything? When she said that to him, I was like, why was that necessary to tell him? I'm not telling Nick every damn thing. And you got a high commander living with you? No, that's not how this is going to work. Like, you love me, so I'm going to take advantage of that and use you for what I can use you for, because that's the type of time I'm on. Because at the end of the day, you are still over here, still with the shenanigans. You ain't never tried to leave. So some part of you wants to be here. So yeah, all I'm gonna do is use you, but I ain't telling you jack. So June, stupid. I'm sorry, that was dumb. It's off my chest now. There we go.
Hold on, I gotta get this comment right here. This all Nick did. This is all the parenting that Nick has done for that baby. For Holly. Luke,
Okay.
Luke been taking care of little Holly slash
Not the
Nicole.
bald-headed dog.
Sending that damn bald head ugly ass dog.
Luke, that baby daddy. Period.
Exactly. And I wish Nick would try to jump up and say that's my child. No, it's not. You was about to leave your son ain't even came out, and you was about to leave him too. Nick said F them kids. F them kids. All of them. He don't care about Hannah. Hannah's still in bondage. He could have been got Hannah out of bondage. She's still there.
That part. Ain't done nothing. Be
Nothing.
useful.
Nothing. And now June want to be all, I can't do this with you anymore. I can't believe you would let this happen. I just know, let me go. I have to go back to them. Why would you say something? I can't believe that. Yeah, why was June acting delusional? Like she didn't notice what it was. And I can't stand him, Mr. One Emotion. Can you show any other emotion? When I tell you, Mr. Uncooked Chicken got on my nerves this episode. Got on my last nerve. And June was like, get out, I'm gonna get out the car. No, why would you get out the car? Okay. He done took you this far. You done told him the plan already. He might as well pull up to the Mayday building. What was the dramatics of you getting out of the car, June? You could have got there sooner, so they could have got into your ass a whole lot quicker. What is the whole dramatics of you getting out of the car to walk there? He knows where Mayday is.
That
He
part.
knows. What is the point that you just wanted to be like? I just can't sit with you another second. Well, you the one told him to go down there to the other Jezebels. You the one was about to ride up in the car with him. You the one stuck trapped in the closet with him. But now you want to get out of the car halfway there. EJ, help me.
Girl, she was ready to risk it all for him. I said, now just a few minutes ago, it felt like you was about to run out. You was about to say, bump all of this, bump everybody, bump everything, bump Nicole, bump Luke, bump Mara, bump Janine, bump all of them because
Rose.
me and Nick, we're about to run off into the sunset because when he gave that grand gesture and he was like, it's just me and you. Yeah, she was Cassie and him. But anyway, he was just like, she was ready to go. Like, seriously, I was like, is she really finna go? I said, that's all it takes is this, and this is what's going to make her go. I mean, yeah, she was trying to like, really, really, really. No, yeah, you about to go. You about to risk it all for a snake in the grass somebody who, yes, I'm not saying that Nick don't care about her and he don't love her, but that's the problem. He only cares about her and loves her. If you take away the love and the care that he has for her, Nick is Gilead. Nick is a commander. Nick is an eye. And that's what she finally had to see, because in that moment, that love that he had for her and that care that he had for her wasn't going to save his behind. He needed to save himself. And so he did what Nick always does, save himself. And now she finally have to see it. But dang, no, you was already, she lost cool points with me for that.
That dramatic girl, he could have. You might as well pulled up to the front of the building. He should have just got out and escorted you back in there too, Luke, and handed you to Luke personally. don't get out the car and storm off mad now. No.
She's all yours, Nick. You can have her back now.
Exactly. You might as well let him pull up and say, "Go ahead. We're done now. You can have. I'm done. I'm done with her now. She don't want me, dog. Y'all good. Y'all good." Tamika. What did you think about
I mean, he really mad as well, because if you was that hard body about it, you could have been walking back from Serena's damn house. We gonna try to jump out of the damn moving car to prove we so disgusted and turned off by you now. And y'all know I don't like no damn Nick, never have, never will. But he didn't lie. He was like, bitch, you been new. Like, why are you trying to act brand new now? You know I'm going to stay at you with this one facial expression, and I'm going to smoke my damn cigarette, and you know I was trash from the beginning, and you like the damn trash. You was rolling around in the trash with me. So why are we acting brand new now? And she got even madder. She was like, and walking away, and he's sitting there,
exactly.
Drew. I was like, girl, bye.
He told it to her face. That's what he was like. You know, we do some messed up stuff together. Exactly. Like you act like we ain't ever messed up before. Like,
yeah, and that part you really couldn't be mad at him about, because he low key had some points, but I was still ticked. But I think I was more mad at her. But he did have some points. Like, yeah, they have done this. Yeah, he right. Yeah, he got some points. Got to give credit where credit is due. It's just the way he tried to present it, but still.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And then and Nick is on wife number 2. Remember, he even had that one young girl and got her and her side man messed up because he wouldn't sleep with her, so she went down her another side. Then he went and told on her, got snitched on them. Like, Nick been doing some messed up stuff. Like, that wasn't that girl's fault that she was sneaking behind her back with June.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all been messy.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Show did.
Y'all been messy, and that's what he's thinking. Like, this ain't the first time we done got some people killed.
That's true though.
This ain't the first time. Why you mad now? You only mad now because Luke knows.
Mm-hmm. And it don't serve her. That's what it all boils down to. But he did have a point there. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, I replay the scene in my mind. He had some valid points. When it doesn't serve her, now I'm upset because it was somebody that I cared about, because it messes up a plan that I had. But yeah, those 2 guards that he had to unalive just so y'all could get away, that was a thing. And then there's been others as well. And so, I mean, shit, maybe Nick ain't as delusional as as I thought, because at the end of the day, they've been doing this stuff together. They've been unaliving
They
people
really
together.
have.
That's why he was confused. Like, what you get out of the car for? We ain't new to this. We true to this.
Okay,
Come
that's
on, let me
right.
pull up to the front gates of Mayday. I done killed people for y'all. I wish y'all would. I wish y'all would say something to me.
Okay,
Yeah, I would like a standoff between Nick and Luke at this point.
that would be great
Okay.
though.
I would love that to happen. Okay. Edward and Jacob had a few standoffs together. We can get Luke and Nick in the same room.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
And let's roll on to another delusional person. Aunt Lydia. So the little new aunt comes in and it's just like, because Aunt Lydia, she crying after she done found out everybody got slaughtered at Jezebel's. She crying her eyes out. Why are you crying? For
You took
why?
somebody eye out, but you crying about this, girl. I couldn't.
You had them stone Janine one time before. Had people throwing stuff. You done helped put people on the wall before, but you in there boo-hoo crying because these girls at Jezebel's that got slaughtered. Then you go find out that Janine is still alive. Not only is she alive, but she's being tortured. Not only is she being tortured, she's being tortured by Bell and his raggedy ass wife. Because why in the hell would you let him bring her to the house? This man ain't never home. He basically lived at Jezebel's. He's got his own room there. He probably don't even go home but to change his damn clothes and say what's up, eat breakfast, and then go right back out there to Jezebel's to torture Janine some more. You stood by and let this man take Janine to your house, and then now y'all are torturing her together. So now you are complacent in her abuse. And Aunt Lydia ain't doing nothing but watching Janine wave at her through the window. Like you didn't know she was going to end up at Commander Freak Nasty's house. EJ,
Okay, listen, they about to have them freak offs over at Commander House now because where they can't go to Jezebel's no more, and she gonna be right there just looking crazy. That wife is crazy to me. When I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, she mad because we know where this man spends all of his time. We know where this man always is. He probably got Janine sent all over him all the doggone time. She knows, and that's why she probably can't stand Janine at this point. And he had the nerve to bring her into the house. Like they just got married, so there's no need for a handmaid, right? You ain't even gave me a chance. So she is here for another reason. She's here to serve a different purpose, which is they crazy, sicko. That's why I say all these people are hypocrites. All these people are crazy. Every last one of these people spit out the word God this, religion that, or whatever they say, because they be doing too much, all in the name of religion, but everything is backwards. Everything is against everything that religion is supposed to stand for. These people have lost their mind, and Bell is probably one of the biggest ones of them all. And it's gonna be interesting. He worse than Putnam was, to be honest. Like he far worse than Putnam.
This man, Bell is sick. This man he is very, very sick.
Mm-hmm.
And his wife is complacent. Like y'all just got married. Why are you helping that man torture her?
Exactly.
I guess she might be thinking better better Janine than her.
Uh-huh.
Because why even get married? You don't even want this one. All you want is to torture somebody who poor Janine. Because when she get at you, I swear it better be an Abby style beatdown. Tamika, what did you think of Aunt Lydia just looking at poor Janine through the window?
Child, Aunt Lydia really tried to give us the auntie running through the church, spinning around on the floor 3 times, jumping on the coffin. She's so distraught and out of it. Then 2.5 seconds, all of a sudden, Janine is still alive, and she with the praise be, thank you, Jesus, and gonna go over here and act like she's shocked, okay? Right? Me and you, it's like no, I'm so over this Aunt Lydia, y'all know I have been over her since the beginning. Like, why this lady? Everybody has this mask. Everybody's giving delusion. I don't know what these people have been thinking about. Like, girl, you've been a part of this, having fun doing it all before. It was
the whole time.
All for the Lord, so you say, but now you can't believe that this girl is sitting here being tortured and tormented, but it still ain't bother you enough because what you do later, girl, I can't. Keep your damn tears on, Lydia. Roll them shits up, goodbye. I can't.
That part.
Because they ain't doing nothing. And then you seen her being tortured through the window, and you still ain't do nothing.
Like, what the hell is that?
It's
Like,
crazy to me because she knows she doesn't have any power. I just wish Aunt Lydia would just go ahead and recognize that she has no power,
No
that she's just
power.
like every other woman there in
Hmm.
Gilead, except for they gave her a little bit of title or whatever you want to call it and put her in a different dress and made her feel like she's powerful so that they don't have to do the day to day of keeping these handmaids in line. And
Hmm.
now when you see these things are going on, you act like, oh, like it's hurting you, but then at the same time you do nothing. You don't make an action, you don't make a plan. You're in a perfect position to dismantle
Hmm.
all of this stuff. You have the handmaids. The most important piece of this whole Gilead doesn't work without the handmaids. So why not do something? But no, I mean, it is what it is. Aunt Lydia is delusional as well. She really believes in this religion thing. She really believes that what they're doing is the Lord's work. But at the same time, she knows that it's wrong, but yet she won't act. I just don't, and I feel like she's the worst kind because she knows she's like, what's her face? The other one I can't stand, Serena Joy. She's like
Serena.
Serena Joy, who knows that it's wrong, but yet doesn't wants to see the good side of it, but it's doing this, but it's doing that. And now she's taking this liking to Janine and it's hurting her. Yeah, it hurts her to see Janine get hurt, but she can't do nothing because she don't have any power. But in theory, if she would just stop and make a plan. I just wish these people would stop and make a plan and work together and realize that the power is in the numbers. It's not going to be in you singly. It's going to be in the numbers and everybody working together. But they don't want to see it like that. She live in La La Land.
she's definitely in La La Land. But guess what? She ain't the only one. Oh, but wait. We gonna have us a nice big wedding now. Warren said we gotta do it big. I know you can plan you a nice wedding at the last minute. We, you know what? Let's show them because the wives are gonna have to listen to you, Serena, because you're marrying me. So they're gonna have to listen to you. Them wives are so damn brainwashed and uppity. Well, my husband said, well, that's not what my husband thinks. They don't care about y'all. All of them men is at Jezebel's with somebody. If they ain't at Jezebel's, then they got a handmaid in the house. They don't care about y'all at all. Only thing y'all got on is a green dress. That's it. That's it. Y'all have no power. Y'all have no. You have nothing. You have nothing. You've been brainwashed into thinking you got something, or thinking you got a little piece to hold on to something. You have nothing. Your voice makes no difference. And Serena was just trying, because Serena thinks she got a little bit of voice, is asking, well, what do you think? Well, what do y'all think? At least they know at this point that it's all about what their husbands say. Serena, don't make Commander High Commander Wharton show you that you're the same as them. Tamika.
Yeah, and Serena's another Delulu, another woefully ignorant child. And I'm waiting for her to get everything that she deserved. But the fact that she really was here trying to present, oh yeah, it's gonna be the clinic and we're gonna set everything up and it's gonna be great and the handmaids is gonna, what did you think was gonna be they were gonna be when they retire and they're gonna come over to the clinic? And the lady said clearly, girl, retire what? Like they don't deserve to retire. All they deserve is to be our damn prisoners. I like them being our prisoners. Okay, doing what the hell we say to do. And as far as what we think what our husband think, but I think what he think. I don't got a brain. His brain is my brain. Like, what are we talking about, girl? And she just looking like, and if this has not been her world this whole time, I just don't understand it. And he ain't doing nothing but feeding her lies. He's talking about what wives? What did they say? It's like all of them. Well, when we get together, girl, when y'all get together, he think the same damn thing they think. He the head ringleader. You not gonna make me believe anything else unless he show me something else. I swear, y'all. This man about to put her through the ringer, and she's setting up the damn celebrations to help him do it.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Delusions, thinking that she is a little something something. Uh, girl, Wharton is one of the worst ones, probably next to Belle. One of the worst ones. And you about to marry him, and you think you different from them? Because they're content with being just a wife. They're content with that. But they about to show you that you ain't no better than any of them.
Exactly. Why would y'all need a wedding in order for y'all to prove this? If it's so much like that, why is he not calling in the commanders right now to say, listen, this is the way it's going down? Like, Serena, what are you using your brains for, girl? Clearly,
Because
you
he
sitting
told
on
her
them,
a
as
fairy
my
tale.
grandmother said.
So her his smile ain't even that sweet because his smile looks sinister, look like a Cheshire cat. Like I'm not even convinced when he be giving her that grin. I'm like, how are you believing this? But I guess again they done hung out for 2 days and danced in the middle of the park to no music, and now that is just Mr. Hot Stuff. EJ, what do you think about Serena and her delusions and this wannabe high class group of wives here who just don't
Listen,
do nothing but sit around and gossip?
listen, first and foremost, let's talk about these delusional wives. I like that statement that you have up there, weak A wives, because that's exactly what each and every one of them are. Like, first and foremost, y'all are literally letting y'all husbands run amok. Like, y'all literally are just wives in name only. First of all, Putnam or Lawrence, whatever you are now, we know for a fact you a wife in name only. You ain't doing nothing that's wifely. You ain't nothing at all, right? And then you have these others. You done brought Bell's wife, like he done brought Janine up in here, his side piece, somebody that he just like knocking down all the time, and he done brought her up into y'all crib. Like, it's nothing. And then the rest of them, they live at the doggone Jezebels. So how much of respect can these men really have for y'all? Like, why do y'all think that being a wife is like at the tip top of the food chain or something? Because it's not. To me, it seems like the worst position to have out of all of the positions. You got to sit there and look at these men do stupid things, and you got to sit there and act delusional about it and act like you're less than. And it's Serena is sitting up here, because she done got a taste of the free world now, and she's like trying to, having a voice. And I would think that she would realize, like, Serena, you see, this is what it really is. Like, they don't have voices. They've lost their voices. They can't even stand up for themselves. They don't even have an opinion. Is this really what you want to go to? And then you notice the color thing. They all got on these bland ass colors, and she got this other color on, right? Because she feels like she's different from them. But ma'am, as soon as you put that commander's wife title back on, you are right back to them. The first thing he gonna do is say, you know what, you can't wear this. You got to wear what the wives wear. We got to make it look like a united front. We got to do like we got to make sure that everybody sees that we're this. It's always going to be the little things. And I just thought that Serena would have been a little bit smarter. And I thought that all the things that she'd been through, she would probably just recognize game. But she's still the dumbest person in the room because she want power. And she think that a woman can have it in this world. Ma'am, no, they can't. Get over it. You created this place. You should know. You wrote the rule book.
And that's why she ain't never gonna change because she knows. She knows. I hope soon. I hope it's a handmaid right there at the wedding that's like close the doors. We ain't letting nobody out. It need to be a bloodbath massacre up in there.
Girl, I really do hope it's like the red wedding. I was like, ugh, that'd be great.
I need to see that happen. I really need to see that, and I need this to go down to. And before we get to that part, I need Serena to see who she's about to marry. She need to be having a conversation with Rose to ask how was her dad and the marriage to her mom, because you don't know this man. You don't know him. You should have been talking to his daughter to see what kind of man he is. Because see, when she find out, it's gonna be too late. Because she gonna see his true colors on at that wedding. She's gonna see exactly who he is. Because he's gonna show his ass.
Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be right before the wedding. I think it's gonna be like the day before the wedding, and she's gonna still push through with it anyway. I think he's
Mm-hmm.
gonna do something. Just he gonna lose his temper like he did with Nick, because that's
Mm-hmm.
who he really is. He just
Mm-hmm.
hiding behind this other facade.
And that's why he wanted the wedding to be quick because he can't hide for too long. He ain't that good of an actor.
Girl, okay.
This act is fading real fast. She's got to sit in her guilt. She's got to sit. Don't nobody in Mayday want to talk to her. They pissed. because the commanders are still alive and the ladies are not. And she gonna walk her tail over there to Luke, talk about, you can leave me if you want to, because you should just go to be with somebody that love you, and like you don't have to just stay with me just because of Hannah. And he was all like, Hannah not the only reason that we together. Well, what are the other reasons?
We're
what,
waiting.
what are they? Name
Child,
them.
I was ready for Luke to be like, and then we was already over, girl. I knew he wasn't gonna say that, but I wouldn't have been mad if he did.
I'm telling, because what are the other reasons? Like, he's acting like he can make a list, like write it. What are the pros and the cons? Like, what are
Yeah, it's just that he's used to her. That's it. He's used to her. He felt like she's been through a whole lot. And
Listen, I ain't forgot about old Luke. Like I ain't forgot about season 1 Luke and what he did and how we found out about how him and June got together. So
cheated on that black wife.
What it feel like, exactly, because that's all I was thinking about. I said, what it feel like, Luke? What it feel
like? They said, how you get them is how you lose them.
Right. So, that is true.
Again, June ain't have no problem sleeping with no married man. She got problems. She had problems sleeping with you, and you left your black wife. She ain't got no problem sleeping with Nick, married to Rose, and she's pregnant. Pregnant. You rolling around with this man having fantasies and delusions about going away together. You calling him up, I love you. We sharing kisses and things on love. His wife ain't even had the baby yet. The baby ain't even got here yet. June?
Right. And did not give a damn.
Baby.
Did not give a damn.
Like, that's the kind of man you want? That would leave his pregnant wife. If she already can't walk good, yeah, she gonna be walking around the house with a newborn by herself. What? I can't with you. Tamika, help me. But what is going on with you? Now you want to feel guilty.
Child, I don't give a damn about June and her guilt. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't with her. If I was supposed to feel bad for her, I did not. I wanted everybody to pull on top of her. To be honest with you, what you call it? Let her or what's her? I'm so sorry, I can't remember her name right now. But her friend let her off easy. I guess that's what a friend.
Moira did let her off easy.
Yes, she really gave her the easy. Girl, I get it. I understand. She did make me chuckle when she was like, "Now he ain't as fine as Holly Berry, and he ain't that kind of fine." But I might have said the same thing. She was like,
and she wouldn't even take it up for herself. And she's like, you know what? He ain't fine. Then what y'all doing then? Right. You say something about it. She'd have been like, hey, now get off my boo. You feel me? Exactly. Like you ain't gonna talk about him in my face like that. Like, I know he ain't shit, but still, she was just like, you know what? He ain't that fine. Then June, why was you there? What did you want with him, really?
Trauma
who said?
Not a nice man. What the hell?
See, I wasn't even gonna do Luke like that. EJ, what did you think about June finally being able to sit in her guilt? If I was Moira, I wouldn't have let her cook. Maybe Moira's a better friend than mine, because my best friends, they would have let me have it.
Yeah, no. I was like, okay, everybody else ain't ganged up on her, so Moira is like, I'm gonna be easy on her. And I think as a friend, I might have given her a little grace in that moment, only because of somebody else that's been over there in Gilead know what it's like. She done trauma bonded. She really think that she know this man. She really think that she really think he's different from everybody else. So I low-key kind of get why Mara was like, I ain't gonna do it to her, and kind of tried to lighten it up a little bit. But who I was most, I don't know. Because y'all know I be flip-flopping on June. Y'all know sometimes I like her, sometimes I can't stand her, and sometimes I'm like tolerant of her. But and I know she the main character and she got this main character energy. I get it, but still, she be irking my nerves. But I get why Mora would do that. Would I have given her the grace? I don't know. She might have to get one more person to go in on her in private, of course. I wouldn't have did it in front of nobody. I would have been like, girl, you know better. Like, you know better. Like, you know who he
Yeah,
is.
because I feel like I get it. Yeah, there's a time and place for everything, and Maura definitely have her back. She's lucky to have her, and I know she have Maura back, and I'll have my friends back too. But I still would not hesitate to be like, girl, I've been telling you he was raggedy ass. Okay.
Exactly. Exactly. I'd have been like, now can I talk shit about him? Because I've been trying to tell you this whole time. About time you seen him in that one emotion that he be over here having, and then want to get upset at Rita because June don't want him no more. Boy, bye. So now that June done sat and soaked in her guilt, to make up for it, she's like, okay, new plan. Let's crash the wedding. So they want to have a big wedding and they want to have a handmaids at the. Well, that was actually who was that? That was Commander's idea to have the handmaids at the wedding. Because why they need to be there? Y'all are not royalty.
And that's the crazy part about it, Kay. That's what trips me out about them. Y'all treat them when they are actively handmaids. Y'all treat them like they are like they good, like they just above everybody else. Low key. I mean, they still treat them bad in points, but for the most part, they're always parading them around like they're the showcase. So if there are going to be cameras around, we got to showcase the handmaids. They're at the top of the food chain. But then when they retire, they just good enough to go to Jezebel's. They just good enough to go to the colonies. They can't even go to New Bethlehem. Damn, is this how we treat our handmaids? The people at the top, that's the next under the that's supposed to be at, as far as the peasant people, I'm gonna call them the peasant people at the top of the food chain, because that's what it feel like. It feel like it's just a level to the people on the lower. If you're not a commander, because the commander's wives, I don't even count them as nothing. They like everybody else, just married. That's it. But that's how you treat these people. So why it's just like another photo op to show them off again. And that's what they always do. They're using the handmaids to try to show the rest of the world we're having children and this is how we're doing it. And it make it seem like they're treating them the way that they should be treated, but they not. I thought that was crazy that these people didn't want them to go, that they didn't retire them correctly after they're having your children. The way them little weak ass wives was in there talking, that's crazy to me. Crazy talk.
Yeah, they don't care because they're looking at them like these is our slaves, these is our prisoners. We don't owe them nothing. We dress it up and make it look fancy and make it look good, to make us look good for certain events. But other than that, we don't give a damn about you. And the fact that Lawrence brought his raggedy ass in here like we were supposed to care. Oh, they want to put me up on the wall. We don't give a damn, Lawrence. But we know this was the setup, because we said it last week. We got to do this at the wedding. Poison the cake, poison the food, y'all. Bring the click, clack, bang, 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 all of it. I just want to see it go down. Like, I'm tired of that for these people.
Girl, the way them people would have already been poisoned a long time ago. My people, if I was up in that, if I was the one cooking the food,
right, every day they would be like, what's going on? I don't know, child.
The Marthas have the most control. I don't understand why they don't use it. Stop playing with me. Every time the people we would, and they got a network. Listen, all of us need to get together. They could have ended this a long time ago. Put it in their food. Listen, don't nobody eat nothing. Don't drink nothing. Don't eat nothing. Because everybody who drink or eat something is about to be out of here. And they always having them little parties and stuff that they always have. And the way them commanders would have been in that doggone Jezebel's drinking. And
right. And everybody would have just dropped.
Okay? Like, come on now. Ben took them out.
Exactly. And then Lawrence raggedy ass, come on, Mayday. I'm in there now. Let's get them. Let's get them all. Oh no, wasn't you just buddy with them drinking and stuff? They done gave you high commander title. We all friends and stuff now. Yay, New Bethlehem. Lawrence, bye.
Goodbye. And then he had the nerve to say, yeah, I never trusted Nick either.
He said, I don't tell him everything, basically. Listen, I give him just enough. You should have known better. I'm like, dang, Lawrence, you low key saying, can she trust you now? Like, wait a minute, you are too a commander, but I get it. I get why we can trust him because he know that he about to go. So he in survival mode.
But he knew it wasn't. It ain't nothing about Nick that seemed trustworthy. You went from an I got promoted to a commander. Like obviously they cared about you enough to put you in this title. And then he's the one who took down Putnam, ain't it? The one that who executed him.
Yep.
But still, with that same or one facial expression. If that those are the kind of
Yep.
people you can't trust because I can't if I can't read your emotions, I don't know what's going on.
Exactly. I don't know when Nick's sad, when he happy, none of that stuff. Even when he came in there with her talking about let's run away, it was in the same tone.
Was,
I said,
I don't know what to trust at this point. I could not. But everybody's down with the plan for Mayday. Everybody, we are on board with it. They said this is what's gonna happen. Says everybody gonna be there. Since the plan got messed up with all the commanders, I guess we're gonna take them down at the wedding. Get the word out. Let's do it. So what's gonna happen in the next episode? Is Luke gonna still stay with June after this? Because June is gonna do something to piss him off. Because what else does she do? Or Luke is gonna do something to mess up the plan because he is just an F up in that manner. And is Aunt Lydia gonna actually get on that plane? Or is she being nosy? Because you see her snooping. Aunt Lydia looked like she putting two and two together. And I don't know if when she put two and two together, she's gonna be on the side of Mayday or she's gonna snitch on everybody to save her own ass. I don't know what y'all think. What you think, Tamika?
I think that's too nice of a bow for Lydia to just leave and be on her way. Where was she going? To New York? Where was she? She was supposed to be on the plane getting out of here to go to this convention and talk. I doubt that very much. So, we see her looking around. She probably gonna come and be trying to mess up some shit. Or maybe she might try to save Janine. I don't know. I don't know. Lydia's a wild card. I really don't mind seeing him hanging somewhere. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Yeah, I hope he gets taken out, but he probably not. Do y'all think he have any to sacrifice himself? No, absolutely not. I'll be very shocked at that too. I just hope he gets taken out. I hope he go bye.
bye.
Mm-hmm.
EJ, what you think is gonna happen next?
Let's see. First of all, I think that Aunt Lydia was peeping game and she know that it's something. I don't think she's getting on that plane. I think she's gonna be right there. But ironically, I think that Aunt Lydia might be on a redemption path only because we keep seeing these little bitty moments with her. Like the Grinch, like I just grew a little bit of a heart, like it just keep inching up just a little bit. So I think they might be trying to put her on that path. But the thing is that it's like little too late. But I think that she is gonna try to save Janine as a last thing. Like I know that June said she was gonna go do whatever, Captain save him. But June, you can't do everything, ma'am. Somehow, some way, it's gonna be Aunt Lydia who tries to go and save her, right? I think that's how it's going to end. And I think that Luke is still going to go. Like, I think it's going to have something to do because we got to get back to Hannah. Hannah has been the purpose of this for a while now. Hannah. We ain't seen her in a minute. I think that when it's all said and done that, Hannah is going to be what takes Luke out. Somehow, some way, he gonna get close enough. He just ain't gonna get. I don't think he's gonna get her, but I think he gonna get out of there.
Oh yeah, that's my bad. I was thinking about Nick, even though it's Luke. I'm sorry, y'all. Luke, I definitely feel is gonna sacrifice himself. Definitely. He's gonna sacrifice himself and go out with a bang.
Mm-hmm. If Nick want any kind of redemption, or he's gonna have to sacrifice himself.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I don't see it happening though.
I don't see it though. I would be very shocked if he do, because he don't show no guilt or remorse, especially the way he spoke to Rita. He just was like, "I'm a bad man." I'm like, "Oh, right."
Like, don't nobody care. You want to sit in your guilt either. I got one last question, and I forgot to put on the slide, y'all. Because I want us to call it out so that we can reevaluate next week. Drop in the chats, everybody, as well. What is our death toll gonna look like after the wedding next week? Who ain't gonna make it out of this? Because if it all goes down, the bodies is gonna drop. Everybody ain't gonna make it out of
Yeah.
everybody. Now, is Belle gonna still be here? Is Janine gonna make it? And Lydia, Moira, Nick, Luke, Lawrence, like who is not Rita? Who is gonna be taken out in the next episode?
I think Luke is definitely gone. I think Janine is gone. I was saying that from the beginning. On Lydia, I think she's still gonna be around, child. Lawrence, I'm not too sure. I hope Nick is going. And baby, they better do Belle slow. I don't want to see no fast thing, but I do want to see just bodies, like arms, limbs, legs flying every which way. I don't care. Yeah. Mm-mm.
Okay, and the way I don't care about none of these kids either. I'm sorry. I don't care about them. I know that a lot of them gave birth to them, but I don't care about none of them kids. I need for them to not think about things logically because they're not thinking about things logically. And that's the only reason why I'm saying that is because when they start thinking about things logically, then they start thinking about, but what about the kids? And no, bump all of that, bump everybody. This is war. This is a revolution. This is we taking everybody out. The only people that's supposed to survive is the people that's trying to get the hell up out of here. Okay. And that's us because I know I'm not eating the cake, drinking the water, eating none of this food because I know what's going down. Right. But I do think that Luke, once again, I don't know if it's going to be this next episode, but Luke ain't making it up out of here. I think he might. Dang it! I think that Luke is gonna make it through the weird wedding, though. I don't think that he's gonna go there. I think I stick with my original thought on Luke. I think Luke is gonna get somewhere else, unless that little baby show up there, unless Hannah show up at the red wedding. Then I can see Luke going right. Putnam's wife, she out of here. I'm just gonna she Putnam forever. I think she's gonna be gone.
Girl, I hope she is.
I hope so too. I think a lot of the wives actually are going to be gone. I think that's gonna be I think all of them are gonna be gone. Maybe not all of them, but I do think it's going to get to a big handful of them. And I don't think that Belle is going to get left. I think there's going to be like this showdown with Belle because he's the big baddie. And I don't think that Warden is actually going to go, not this time around. I think that it's going to be, I feel like there has to be some climax. If we take Warden and Belle out right now, I feel like we leaving something for these next few episodes, like the last 2 episodes. And so I think that we got to see Warden turn into whatever he really gonna turn into. And I think that he might got last. But honestly, I feel like Nick might be the one who take him out. If Nick does have any type of redemption arc, he would be the one that would have to do it. Like that's the only way that I would see that being a good redemption arc for him if they give him one. If they give him one. I mean, I don't know. But Aunt Lydia, again, I think she's going to save Janine. So I don't think that she's going to be at this wedding because she's not supposed to be there anyway. So I don't think she's going to be there. But as far as the wedding is concerned, yeah, I think we're going to have a bunch of wives dropping, but just a bunch of other people that we know, but yet we don't know, if that makes sense. I don't think the main core are going out, but I do think we're going to get rid of some of those commanders for sure.
I think Aunt Lydia needs to die saving Janine.
I think so too. That would be dope if she died saving her. That would be great.
That's what needs to happen. She needs to die saving her. I think all this gonna stress Rose out, and she gonna die in childbirth, and then Commander Warden gonna be mad at Nick, and then put him on the wall. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but in my mind.
Listen, Nick, Nick about self-survival. So if you even think Warden think that he gonna get to him, I think Nick gonna try to take Warden out. Like I don't think he is.
I would love to see either Nick versus Luke or Nick versus Wharton. And I would love to see them go toe to toe. One time. I would definitely love that. Belle definitely he has to go. Mm-hmm. Ain't no way he need to be. If he's left alive, it need to be somewhere so that they beat him from sun up to sundown, patch him up a little bit, and then get him one more good time on the next day.
Yeah, see, he need torture. I just don't want to get that easy.
Exactly.
Yeah, it can't be easy.
I want torture.
And take his wife too. I don't care if she dies slow or fast.
She
Y'all
can
can just
go
go ahead and
slow.
get out.
She can go
Go
fast.
fast. Yeah.
She can go with the poison. You know what I'm
She's
saying?
just
She
in
can
the
go when
way.
they drink the Kool-Aid. We good on that. But
Mhm.
he needs to go real slow. I mean, somebody needs to cut that little vein that make you bleed out slow. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something.
Cause that's one disgusting sick man. But y'all, that was season 6, episode 7 of Handmaid's Tale. Y'all drop your theories in the chat because we're gonna talk about it after the wedding next week and see we're gonna do a review of the death toll and see who's still left standing after this wedding. And it better be the wedding that we all deserve here. But before we go, let's see what everybody got going on their channels this week. Tamika, what's going on in the den?
Well, y'all know I do love after lockup with their messiness and foolishness, and if y'all didn't get to see it and you watch Godfather Harlem, I joined Inga yesterday to talk about that, and I may discuss Power, but if not, I'll join the ladies usually for the first reaction, and we discuss the episode on Sunday. Right now, I'm keeping it kind of low in the den, just traveling with the ladies and doing recaps with them. But I'm gonna have some other stuff, so keep your notifications on. Okay, be paying attention. I think I'm gonna do an overall of The Last of Us when the season is over. I've definitely been checking that out, and I know it's a mixed bag with that. Some loving it, some hating it, so we're gonna get into that later down the line. Thank you, ladies, for having me.
Thank you, Tamika. EJ, what's going on with the junkies?
Okay, yeah. So over here with the TV junkies, of course, we just did Never Ever Met on Monday. So definitely check that out. The foolishness is real. I'm ready for that to be over. And then I do plan on doing a video on the new Tyler Perry show that's coming out. I'm excited about that because I didn't get to dive into that whole sisters world. I keep telling myself I'm gonna go back and watch it one day, but I just didn't. But with this new show that he has coming out, it's an opportunity to start from the beginning. I'm kind of liking the cast, so I think I'm gonna do just like a meet the cast type of video at some point here over the next few days. And then of course, y'all know we got Raising Kanan. We got that on Sunday, so definitely check that out. I probably will not make it to the live after show because your girl needs to go to sleep. But I also it's something else that I had. Oh, we got you. We got you on Friday.
I was just say, don't forget to tell them.
We got you on Friday. We got to talk about Joe Goldberg and all of the shenanigans that went down, y'all. When I tell y'all that I cannot wait to talk about Joe and just oh my God, Joe has taken us through a roller coaster over these freaking last several seasons. But yeah, we got to talk about it. I can't wait to talk about that. So definitely make sure that y'all lock in for that. But other than that, just keep your notifications on. I'm kind of taking it slow and low right now too. I've been cooking up some other stuff and working on some batch content that I'm going to be dropping in June, trying to ramp the channel up. So just follow your girl. Stay tuned and thank everybody who continues to rock with me. I appreciate y'all.
That's right. Y'all, I got Godfather of Harlem recap tomorrow. And of course, I do The Last of Us at the beginning of the week. So check that out. And y'all, I'm doing a throwback movie soon. Again, I'm thinking The Faculty. I did do my review of The Woman in the Yard, but it's a written review. So if you click the link in the description box, you will see my Slice of Horror blog, and my review for that is there. But I will be doing a throwback horror movie real soon. And of course, we're going to be back, y'all, Friday to talk about my birthday twin, Joel Goldberg. And until then, y'all, we'll see y'all in the next one. Make sure you hit like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you'll see us on the next live.
Hey, bye.
Well, imagine as I'm pacing the pews in a church corridor, and I can't help but to hear. No, I can't help but to hear.
Thank you.
Thank you. What a beautiful wedding.
Thank you.
Thank you. What a shame. What a shame.
Thank you.
I mean, we haven't you people ever heard of
Thank you.
closing a goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of
Thank you.